Welcome everybody to Ready Bet Action. It has been a little while. I hope you all have had a happy holidays. We've had some sicknesses and holidays and all kinds of stuff running into us. So we are excited to be back talking about college football, big college football playoff day. Let's not waste any time. Let's go. Stefan, you have a soccer pick real quick for us, though. Then let's jump into the games in order.
Yeah, I'm going to go West Ham on the money line at home versus Brighton. West Ham are on a tear right now. They have beat the likes of Arsenal and Man United, Freiburg in Europa Conference stuff. So like them a lot to get the win at home at plus 140.
Wonderful. Let's go right to the Rose Bowl. Should be an exciting game. We are on a bit opposite sides of this game. However, we do have two picks that could both squeeze within a similar window if they do happen. So, Stefan, why don't you tell me about your side and liking Alabama more than Michigan?
Yeah, so I was leaning Alabama money line at first, but now that the line has moved a bit, I'll take the points. I'll take Alabama plus 2.5. But personally, I'm also going to be doing kind of an alt on this, and I'm going to take Alabama minus 9.5 at plus three something. I think Alabama could run away with this. Michigan, I don't think has been tested. I know they won all the games they had to, and you can't choose who you play. But Ohio State was down this year. Kyle McCord, it's not like he was a great quarterback. They just weren't tested, and I think this team in Alabama could put up a big trouble on defense. Put up a big trouble. What does that even mean? I think they could cause some trouble on defense. I think Michigan could struggle running the football a little bit against these faster, stronger athletes. And Jalen Milroe, man, we were talking about this right before we hit record. I think this is like his launching pad to winning the Heisman next year. I think that Alabama, I mean, I already told you this. I've already put money on them to win the national championship. So I'm all in on this Bama team. I think the whole offense kind of changed midseason once they brought Jalen Milroe back into the fold after that USF game. They kind of figured out how they want to utilize him, and he's been lethal running the football, passing the football. I could see them getting out to a pretty comfortable lead, but I do think that your play is also still in the range of outcomes that I feel comfortable with because I do see Alabama's defense being able to slow down Michigan.
Yeah, absolutely. I also think Michigan has they have the number one defense in the country, and they have just absolutely dominated everyone. How that holds up against an SEC team, we're going to find out.
Indiana is a little different.
I'm having a hard time getting over that Alabama had to barely beat their fierce rival Auburn, who lost to New Mexico State by a field goal within their last couple games of the year. So I'm having a hard time getting over that, which is why I think we have a closer game. I'm not picking Michigan to win. I'm going to take them at a same game parlay and take them at plus 3.5 because I do think this might be closer to like a field goal type game. I'm going to take Alabama under 23.5. I think I don't know if this goes to the game under or the total. I wasn't totally comfortable betting the under on the game, which is at 44.5 right now. But I do think if Michigan keeps it close and keeps it tight, they will keep Alabama under 23.5. So a couple touchdowns and some field goals type of game for each team. So that being said, we're on opposite sides, but not in full disagreement of that game necessarily. I don't think no one's talking about Michigan running away with it, right? At least I don't feel comfortable with that. So we're both definitely not saying that. All right, let's move on to our next game and the Sugar Bowl. Last but not least, we have two picks in this. I will start. We both think there's a ton of offense. Look, these are both two top 10 offenses in the country. They've also both performed against top defenses as well. Texas and Oregon actually have very similar ranked defenses and have played similar styles of offense. So I think Washington can still put up points on Texas, and Texas is going to put up points as well. That being said, I'm going with the Huskies at give you a same game parlay at plus 7.5. So a touchdown or lose by a touchdown or less, and to get over 28.5 team total points, which fits nicely into your pick, Stefan, for the game over, which we're both on.
Well, Yeah, I was gonna say it's both of our picks, honestly. We
Yes.
both want the over on the total in this game. Texas and Washington are both getting. I mean, Washington, we saw them get a little bit healthier already for the Pac-12 championship game, where Penix
Yep.
and Roma Dunze looked so much better. They will have a full complement of weapons for Penix, who's looking really good now. That arm injury is a thing of the past now. So I think he is able to push this offense enough to make Texas keep up. I don't think we're going to see a terrible performance from either quarterback. I like Quinn Ewers an awful lot. I think Texas could win this one fairly easily, as in your backdoor cover is still in play, but I
Yep.
could see them getting up and staying up, but not because they're stopping anyone from scoring. So to me, the safest play on this, because I could see Washington. I mean, I have no idea the outcome of this game, honestly, but I think there's going to be points. I think both teams put up 30 points, and so
you
this seems like a good number.
you're feeling two easy wins for two different teams. At least that's the way you're leaning. And I'm hoping we get a better football games than both of that. If we get two
No,
blowouts and Texas,
I
I'll be
don't.
so disappointed in today's results. So maybe I'm betting with my heart here, and I want two close, great football games.
I could see if Quinn Ewers throws a couple of early picks like he's done in big games, they could be in trouble. But they have enough weapons, even with Xavier Worthy kind of questionable with injury. They've got Mitchell. They've got I know Brooks is out, but they've got C.J. Baxter. They've got a stable of wide receivers and Whittingham. Their tight end J.T. Sanders is so underrated. I could see them putting up points no matter what. But can
Yeah,
Washington keep up? I think they can. But if it's a 80-point total game, it could feel like a really close game and the team win by 14 points.
it's
Either
true.
way. You know.
It's
So
true.
anyway, I'm just
It's
rambling
true.
now.
No, it's all good. It's all good. Don't forget to follow us on TikTok, Instagram, X, and wherever you get your podcasts. We do a lot of other content outside of there. I know I'll be doing some live stuff during these games today, so come join us. Maybe we'll even be able to throw out some live picks at halftime, or if there's something that we're really loving. You're going to want to see
Yeah.
those on the socials. You won't see them on the longer cut episodes. So, all right, we will talk to everyone later, and let's go have a great day of football.
Let's give out our picks real quick.
Oh yeah, rundown. I'm sorry.
I am on West Ham on the money line tomorrow morning at plus 140 versus Brighton. And then in the football games, in the playoff games, I'm on Alabama plus 2.5. And then my other pick in the other game is on the over 63.5 game total.
Yes, I'm going to be on the other side of a little bit on that. I'm going to take Michigan plus 3.5, and I'm going to add the Alabama under 23.5 to that. I'm also going to give you another same game parlay where you're going to take the Huskies at plus 7.5 and over 20.5 team total over, and going to get that at plus 102. But that's it. That's how we're going to make some money today.
All right. See you guys later.
See ya.